Here we go. It is time for us to play a brand new mobile game that actually recently just dropped, which is none other than Final Fate TD. I saw this game whenever it actually was in pre-registration a while ago, and I pre-registered for it, but at the time I had my old phone. I didn't have a lot of space on my phone, so I never really got around to playing it. But the guys over at Final Fate TD reached out to me and said, "Oh, people are going to sponsor you so you can make a video on this game." And I was like, dang, I was already going to try it, so why not? Now, if you don't know what Final Fate TD is, Final Fate TD is a tower defense, card game, anime style, plus hack and slash all combined into one. It's crazy. And also guys, before I forget, the link to download this game is in the description below. It's so easy. Just click on that and boom, you get taken right to the Play Store, right to your App Store. Download the game and have some fun with it, because this video and this game is some heat, let me tell you. And of course, it is a gacha game. And why not start off the video with that? With none other than summoning here. This is pretty much our main hub. This is where all your stuff is, by the way. Your arena, your guild wars, your dungeons, pretty much everything is right here apart from your regular single player quest that you can do. So let's go into these taverns and let's see what we can get from this elite pickup draw. Now, there are some cool characters here that I actually do want to get if possible. And I have been saving a lot of my currency. I've been playing for a bit. I'm at chapter 1, about to finish it. And you can see I have 2.4 diamonds up there. That may be a lot, may not be, depends on who you ask. But I've been saving a lot of my resources, haven't really been spending pretty much anything, and haven't even did a single summon yet, apart from just my normal summons. So the units that I want to get from this that look really cool to me, I guess I'll just show you. The units that we are personally looking for, that I wouldn't mind getting: Nathar, I think that's his name, looks really sick, really want this man. Apollo, and if possible, if I can luck sack, I wouldn't mind Nero, because he looks really cool with his whole aesthetic, or even Orion, which is, you know, the boy. Also, if you can't tell, this game has a triple SR rating, not just SSR, so it goes a little bit further than that. So let's go with this elite recruit, my very first one, haven't done one yet, let's see what happens, and here we go. Oh, here we go, 10 recruit, let's see. I actually don't know the animations for this, but I think we got something good, or right off the bat, though? The boy Apollo. Hey, I will take that. I'm not even gonna lie. Let's see, anybody else? That was it. We might as well use them all here, because why not? So here we go with another elite summon, and let's see what we get this time. We got Pen. I think I already have him. Getting dupes of characters that you don't want, though, isn't necessarily bad, because you can use those characters to buff up other characters in the game. I'll show it in a later time. Oh, we obtained 3 SSR heroes. Just popped up, kind of a spoil. Hey, we got them both. Nathar, goodness. Only one? Hey, I'll take it though. Personally, if we can get lucky and Luxac a triple SSR, your boy would be pretty happy, but I don't think I will. I think it's way too much. Oh no, we got Ball. Alright, not too bad summons at all. We got 2 SSR characters and I will definitely take it. Even though I did not get a triple SR, you have this pity system in the banner currently, which is within my first 30 recruits, I was guaranteed 1 SSR hero, which of course I did 5 multis, so I got one of the SSR heroes, which I'm assuming my guarantee is probably Nathir, or it could have been Apollo, either or. And then also, if I do 300, which isn't 300 multis by the way, that's not what they mean. If you do 30 multi-summon, you are guaranteed 1 triple SR character. The good news is about this game, from what I've seen so far, is that it doesn't really matter if you go for these super high-end units, because this game is all about strategy, all about creating a lineup that really works well together. So creating team comps and making sure that they really work well is very good. Of course, right here, I still got to unlock my last 2 slots. I need to get to level 25, and then I have to unlock the Crystal Cliffs, which I'm currently trying to do. So if you're not as much of a luck sack as me, I still wouldn't really bother, because as you can see right here, I've been using a rare character, and this character is actually pretty nice. He's able to stun and actually help out my team a lot in the game. Really helps against bosses and other stuff like that, because you can just kind of CC lock them. I think it's time though to put our boys onto the team, and let's see how I'm going to change up my team for this. So Nathir and Apollo are both rangers, but they're actually different. So as you can see, Apollo is a physical ranger. As you can see with this skill right here, Arrow Storm, this is triggered after Apollo performs 6 normal attacks, and it will attack with a rain of arrows, dealing massive physical damage to enemies within its range. But Nathir is a magic damage attacker, which for my current team, most of my team is actually magic damage. And I even have some units on my team that even lower the magic resistance that some enemies may have. So for me personally, I want to take out U2. I want to take out her and actually replace her with my newest character, which is of course Nathir, I think that's how you pronounce it. Look at him, what an absolute beast. Now we're gonna max this guy out real quick. We're just gonna upgrade him. This is a game where leveling up is very important, like your actual account rank, because your characters actually cannot exceed your account rank. So right now, I think I'm only level 16 in the game. Yep, I am. So Nathir cannot get any higher. So as you can see here, I just actually successfully promoted my Nathir, which gives me even more of them juicy stats. Nathir is already at 18,000 power. I think he's actually the highest power on my team right now. And this is what I was talking about earlier. So let's say SR Pawn, I don't want him, and I can increase his awakening level. And this will actually give me a talent as well, which will increase my HP plus 2,500, which is very nice. I can keep going if I want to, but you guys get the point, and I don't really think I need to at the current moment in the story. And if you ever get another character and you're like, oh man, I invested so much into them, you don't ever have to worry about that. You can always get those characters back by clicking this rebirth option. It costs 100 of these diamonds, which are very abundant, by the way. The game is very rewarding. You get tons and tons of crystals, tons of currency, all that good stuff. And you can just refund everything that you used on this one character and invest it into a new character that you get. And yes, this even gives back the EXP crystals. You never have to worry about, oh my god, I'm investing so much into this one unit and I just pulled this god tier unit. You don't even have to worry about that. You can always get your stuff back as long as you have the diamonds to do it. So Nathir is at a monstrous 21,000. Is he actually the highest on my team? Yeah, the only other one that comes close is Revi, which Revi I love too. So this is how the gameplay looks right here. This is like the pre-setup screen. If you ever played another tower defense game, this is probably somewhat similar to what you already know. So since I have two rangers, they are very long range. You can see here they cover a good amount of space. If you are never sure about what the character does or whatever, you can always click on them and you can see right here, single physical damage, high attack speed, high burst damage. Revi is another one, but you see Revi's range is a lot longer. This hits pretty much everywhere, and she can almost cover both lanes by herself, which is very good. That's something that Nathir doesn't really have. So what we're going to do is we're going to put Eve up here because Eve is a character that reduces magic defense. So the entire idea of this is that Eve reduces magic defense, Terra electrifies and deals damage over time. By the time they get to Nathir, boom, they're just going to die. And as for the other side is going to be kind of similar. It kind of sucks that these two are on my team because for right now, I don't really have a good physical debuffer, so I can't do like a similar strategy on the left side. What I'm going to do is this is going to be called just, I guess, CC hell. We'll slow, stun, and then have to deal with Revi at the end. Personally, I actually may put Revi in the middle because Revi can hit both of these targets and hit everybody coming straight through, and that may be a little bit better for me. But of course, this isn't just everything the game has to offer. There is even more. If you click up here, you can always check all the enemies that you will be fighting in this fight. So as you can see, we're going to be fighting these eyeball creatures. They have high speed, low magic resist, and low physical resist. These smaller raging spirits, these guys are fast. I'm talking about vroom, they zoom in. And these are smaller fiends that are just kind of there. They're like trash mobs. This is actually a newer enemy. I haven't seen too much of these, but my team should be able to deal with them. But you can all see that they all have relatively high speed, which is going to be a problem because whenever they start coming in, they're going to be coming in very quickly. So I'm going to have to be making sure I'm focusing. Also, not only this, if you really want to get crazy with the team building, you can even click this class bonus thing. If you have certain characters that are all SSR characters, then you get a bonus right here with Conquest, which is what we're currently in. And then also in PvP as well. But without further ado, let's show you the gameplay. And we'll actually slow it down a bit. We won't actually put it on 2x speed yet. So you see the enemies are coming in here, and we actually have two things on the side. If I actually pause it, we have the three things on the side, which are the artifacts. I can activate these skills in game to buff up my characters. The first one will actually give me, let me show you, a speed buff. So if I pop it on her right here, you see that she is actually attacking faster, which is really good in this game because the more that you attack means the more that your skills go off, which is what you want. Me having these guys on the left, I don't have much AoE. On the right, you guys see, there ain't nothing really happening on the right. The right's doing all right, but the left kind of looking like crazy stuff going on. So I'm going to slow these guys down a little bit and do that, and this is going to cause an AoE slow. As you can see, they're slowing, they're getting damaged, all that good stuff. We're actually going to pop this. This will make her even faster, and I mean, hey, we're living right now. Nothing bad is necessarily happening. If I can get 30 of these crystals up here, I can actually use my other artifact. And will I actually need to? I won't need to, actually. And that is, I think, the game. Yep, that is the game. And the best performer was our boy Nathar right off the bat doing work with them. And there's even more that you can unlock. Like right here, you can see that we have even more that we can get. We got Void Shackle, Thunder Engine, Apocalypse Sword, which is actually one that we already have, Eternal Banner, all this type of stuff that will help. And as you can see here, you see all the rewards that you are getting. Like I am saying, this game is very rewarding. You get tons and tons of currency. And to be honest, you really don't have to go crazy in this game like whaling or anything. You can just play the game, and as long as you have good strategy and understand the mechanics of the game, I think you can get very far. And if this isn't enough, we're almost through chapter 1, and you can see all of the stuff that I am constantly unlocking. I just now unlocked the blacksmith. I have the dungeons unlocked. We have bounties, which I have yet to even unlock. We have the mythic hall. We have so much stuff that I haven't even unlocked yet. It is literally overflowing with content. And we're going to do this again. If we do it again, it's the exact same thing, but we have to clear at least 3 of these, and then finally we have the boss fight where we can claim all of our juicy rewards and get a lot of good stuff from. Also, if you're kind of having problems with the game, you know, it's getting kind of hard for you, a little bit difficult, my recommendation to you would actually be to farm a certain quest over and over and try to get some good gear. Now, as you see here, I'm going to pop my artifact, and it's going to do tons of damage to everybody in the area, and it actually saved me. If I was not able to pop my artifact there, I probably would have not been able to get the 3 stars. So as you can see, you can change the tide of battle instantly by using any of your artifacts. And here we go with the final fight, which is the boss fight, and let's get to it. Let's see what happens here. We'll even see when the boss comes out, because you'll see a huge message that says boss on it. And here we go, the boss has appeared. We're going to pop this as well so we can get as much CC as possible on this left side. Looks like the Theer's getting a little bit overran here. We're going to pop some good old CC over there, and ooh, that almost got completely through. And then we have the boss over here, so we're going to pop this on the Theer so he can just go dummy, and as you saw, we got it through. And Revy was actually the best performer that time, outdid Nathir. And as you see here, boom, we claim our reward, which we get the SR stuff, and I'll show you what that is for in just a second. But what we just got there was these shards that are craftable, and you can use these shards to craft a random SR hero, which actually I think we already have her. Yep, we do. And if that wasn't enough, let me show you something else that even gives you more currency, more chances to get more characters to help you out. You see how we got all these guys? We tap them, boom, we unlock them, and we get even more diamonds just for simply summoning them. And look at that, just like that, we already have another 10 summon. Let's do it, and let's see what we get right off the bat. Ooh, oh, I don't think that's crystals any different. And a new SSR named Yuri. She looks sick. So she is a warrior as well, which I actually needed a new one, so I'm glad I got her. She's able to stun the enemy. She does massive physical damage in an area that's very nice. It seems she just does crazy amounts of damage. Hey, I will take it. We'll actually replace her right now with this character and put Yuri on the team. So boom, look at that. We are at 64,000 combat power. Probably nothing to some of you experts out there. But hey man, this game, a lot of fun. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm enjoying it a ton. I'll play it some more. If you want to play a game with tons of content, tons of resources to obtain, a game that makes you think and where strategy is key in order to beat some of the toughest fights, and you can't just win by slapping on the strongest characters on your team, then I think this game is for you, and I definitely recommend that you guys download it with the link in the description box below. I heavily enjoyed the game, and I'm probably going to keep playing it. So hey man, when you guys try it out, tell me down below in the comment section how you liked it. You guys already know, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more, and last but not least, don't forget to drink water.